Hi friends, welcome back. I am Wicked Crafty Mom, also April, and we are going to work in my altered book today because I'm kind of revamping it a little bit. I didn't use it at all in November, so what I've done is I put a summary page for November here. And I tore out some more pages so that it would be a little bit flatter. And then when I'm done, I'm going to tear out more pages. But right now, so this is from October, and I didn't do anything past this for a while. So I've got, this is actually some paper I'm working on for digitals. I really dig it. This is also a paper I'm working on for digitals. And then I printed a calendar on top of it. So let me, I gotta check and make sure because I probably didn't put it on airplane mode. Airplane mode. Okay, we're on airplane mode now. All right. So this paper is one that I'm working on for digitals. I'm gonna do my nails again at some point soon because they are a mess. And the only thing I've put on here is Christmas Day. So then I started, and then I made a page for my December goals that I'm going to write down. And I'm going to do my December dailies for my Facebook group in here too. I was previously doing them in my other journal, but I would like to keep those into this book and have all my kind of planning and whatnot all in the same place from now on. So I want to have one calendar that I work out of. So I've got this. I'm going to put, once I print out my December dailies, questions and prompts, then I will stick it in here. Hold on, I got a cough. Okay, that's a little better. So I decided for December that I wanted to use the color blue. And you can see that I did a theme for October, kind of a, Halloween-y theme, harvesty colors, purples and stuff. That's what I did for October. And then here's my super witchy week here. But I didn't find that I used this book because I was using my other book for planning and stuff. So, I'm going to write my summary and thoughts of November on this space here, just so that I have some sort of a record that I existed in November to some extent or another. And so that's all set. And then I'm going to write down my goals for my videos and maybe personal goals. Maybe I'll set personal goals in my personal journal. I haven't decided yet. And I forgot how to spell daily. So once I get my questions and prompts figured out, then I'll be able to print them out and put them in there. I've got to change some, like my ink is running out of yellow. So my printer's running out of yellow ink. So I've got to fix that too. So what I learned while I was playing, so I had a theme for October, which was kind of spooky, dark colors, that kind of thing. But I'm just going with blues for December because blues, snow looks blue sometimes, rose looks silver. So I don't want to go necessarily traditional red and green. I don't know why they're actually red and green. I don't know why I'm doing finger quotes, but I don't want to do the traditional, there we go, red and green color for December. I want to use blues. So I'm gonna. So what I figured out is this that I made to work with regular book pages so that I could cut out just what I need instead of tracing around this. I made a smaller one because this will fit a page like this. So I'm going to use this to measure out my, measure out my blue papers. But I need enough paper to go here and here because I'm going to do the same thing I did on this, which is broke it up by the day. So I need enough background for this, and then I need something to go over it. Okay, so I need enough background for both pages, so that means I'll be looking at my bigger scraps. Yeah, this works. And I can, yeah, this will be good. And it doesn't have to be perfect on the thing. I can do it like this if I want and put one here and one here and then go from there. So yeah, this will work just fine. In fact, it's a little larger than it needs to be, so that's good. All right, so I'm going to move this aside and cut these out real quick, or trace these out real quick. All right, so, oh, there we go. So this morning I tried to get my ring off this finger and I could not, and it freaked me out because it got all swollen and stuff because I was trying to get it off my finger and it wouldn't. So I ended up cutting my ring off my finger. So that was a fun experience to add to my 2020 crap list. Now, my mom had that ring made for me, so like when I did tell her this morning, I was like, Mom, I had to cut the ring off. And it's kind of my own fault because I should have been paying attention and taken my rings off like a responsible adult. But I'm not, so I didn't. So I just waited until my fingers swelled up and I couldn't get it off. So I plan to have the ring fixed, hopefully. That is my goal. Okay, so this, do I want to ink it? Of course I want to ink it. That's a ridiculous question, self. I always want to ink it. Do I want to round the corners? I have rounded these corners. I could scallop these ones. Let's scallop these ones. Because why not? All right, let's see. I'm going to do them both at once. Like a rebel. No, you stay put. We'll be back. We'll be back for you. It's not even really the lazy way to do it because you have to line them up right. But, there we go. Okay. Those are cute. I like those. Okay, come here. It reminds me of the circus almost. Okay. But it's not the circus. But these are my monkeys. Okay. This is my Distress Ink, Tim Holtz Distress Ink Ranger ink. And it is antique. What is it? Vintage photo. Speaking of circus monkeys. All right. So Yeah, so I had to cut my ring off my stupid finger. I'm very mad at it right now. I'm not talking to my ring finger right now for swelling up like that. I feel like this is something we should have discussed beforehand. Make sure we were both on board. I was definitely not on board with that. I should start walking or something. I'm trying to not eat all the times I want to eat. For example, I do not eat 6 bagels in the morning. I eat 1 bagel in the morning. I think that's important. Okay. Grabbing my glue book. And I'm just going to put it right on top of this other stuff here for now. And I'm really just going to play with my decorating. I'm just going to have fun, not wicked worry about it. I know that I know how I want to have the setup. The setup is going to be like the weeks that were on October. So that's easy. I don't even care that there's a page number here. I actually think that's kind of neat. Did I put it on airplane mode when I said I was going to even? Yes, I did. Good. Look at me being smarter than I thought. Hooray. Okay. So, there. I like smoothing both sides of pages when I'm glue sticking them. This looks like it is not glued well. So I'm going to pull this back and glue it a little bit better. Because I think it will stay with enough glue. Anything will stay with enough glue. I guess. Okay. There we go. Got plenty of glue out of the... There we go. Make sure we've got the sides and then just get everywhere else. Make sure everything's coated. Mostly the edges. I want to make sure the edges are coated. Okay. There we go. There. It's down, and now I'm gonna squish it. And I wasn't super particular about how what I picked for papers or anything like that. I was like, okay, this fits on the page. I just grabbed the blues from wherever I could find them. I looked in several of my scrap areas to find blue to use. Okay. So I want book page, and I have book page right next to me because I tore some book page out. Let's see how many. I hope you're not playing book page drinking games while watching my video. Really, I'm pretty sure there's one word an episode you could play a drinking game with. Maybe I'll just start them that way. I'll be like, okay, today's word is. Just start my videos. All right, if you're drinking and playing along. Today's magic word. Sorry, I got distracted by being amusing to myself. So I am going to use this page for making like a header. Okay. Let's see. I am trying to use like one book like for my glue book, and then one book for my, like what I'm pulling stuff from. Well, I mean, clearly that's not working because I'm using different paper or book page than what I have from my book, my page book. But I'm trying to use up, I have a couple of books that I've taken the covers off, and I'm trying to make them go away before I move on to another one. And so I'm using, instead of, there we go. These words are not going to be shown on screen either. Or shown on the page. Forgot what I was talking about. I had it and then it was gone. Oh, I'm trying to use up the book pages from these books before. So I'm making covers out of stuff that's not book covers. Like, I'm not pulling covers off books to use. I'm making book covers with like lasagna boxes again. That kind of thing. Or rethinking fabric and whatnot. That's what I'm trying to do. Okay, so I want this. Okay, so I'm just going to cut this here and use it. Use it here like this, and you can't really. Okay. So I'm going to cut some of that book off. You can function like normal, honey. You don't have to like tiptoe around and stuff. You just do what you need to do. Okay? My 14-year-old is creeping around in the kitchen. And I don't want to disrupt my family, and I don't want them to feel like, I don't want them yelling and screaming in the background, obviously, but like, you know, normal daily functioning things are gonna happen. That's fine with me. So, alright. I think I'm gonna be cutting some of that words, some of the bottom off there. Words. Gonna cut words. Okay. So I've got all my jewelry reconfigured now, because this was on this finger and it was getting a little tight, and this is a little, well, it was a little looser when I put it on. Yep, it was definitely looser when I put it on. Maybe it'll go on this finger. Oh, now it's stuck. That's just because I'm like freaking out about it now. Oh, okay. Apparently my fingers are all much bigger, and I don't know what size they are. So that's cool. Alright. Yeah, I definitely want to cut some of these. I want to cut half of this words off. Like, cut the words themselves in half so that they're not just sitting there. Okay. So I am using this to write what week it is. This is going to be my header up here. Okay. So I'm going to ink it up. I already inked it. This is glue. This is glue. And I really am liking, whoops, I'm liking the glue sticks. Did you see that, by the way? I caught it. I like the glue sticks for these books, these altered books. Now, I pulled out, I think, 16 pages in between this batch and this batch so that I would have room so that it wouldn't bulk up too much. So I just want to use a lot of glue and I'm good, I think. So yeah, so the theme of this is blue. There. And then I need another one, which is why I had 2 of these out and ready. And I need another one of these. Alright, so this one will tell me how big it was. Okay, that works. Alright, there's that. And there, that's good. I think I can... Oh yeah, I'll just cut it in half again, the bottom batch of words. Oh, ink. Ink. Okay. Sorry, I was lost in my head. I apologize. But, other than cutting my jewelry off, it's been pretty quiet around here. I made a video yesterday, but it didn't finish uploading until like late last night. So I didn't get it. Like I didn't talk about it at all when it posted finally because I was asleep. So this morning, that's right, I gotta cut that in half. I said to myself already once. Ridiculous. Anyway. So if I can get this video uploaded for today, that would be cool. But if not, speaking of which, where am I on time? Okay. But if not, then I'm okay with just missing like one day because of Thanksgiving. Break. Thanksgiving break. Okay, so this is getting sticky and stuff's starting to stay on it. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. I can't sing the rest of that. I want to, but I'm not gonna. Like a good girl. Close enough. It's not as it's not as flat as I'd like it, but close enough. All right, now I am going to glue this. Leave the cover off. And so it's the long weekend for the boys because of Thanksgiving, so it's Saturday today. We had a good day yesterday too, just a nice relaxy day. Ordered pizza for dinner, so yeah. I ended up running to the store this morning for milk, though, because I forgot to buy some yesterday. I'm looking for my bone folder, which you can probably see very clearly, but I can, oh, nope, you couldn't. I feel better now, it was hidden. I like to just burnish these things down a little bit, make sure that they stay. Alright, so now I've got my 2 headers, and now I need 7 they're not slices. Need 7, just scrap 7 days worth of scrap. 7 days worth of, forget it, I quit. Scrap papers, whatever. So that's where I'm gonna go for my smaller pieces. Let's see. That looks too matchy-matchy to me. So let's see what else we have here. I've got my blue paper initially. I'll go with neutrals. That's what I'll do. Oh, this is a nice green. Let's do this. We'll do this. I can get 7 days out of this. No problem. This is cabbage dyed after I played with the acidity of the dye. I put some baking soda in to see what it did, basically. I was experimenting. Full on experimenting. Okay, so if I do 3 lines per, then I need to go up 21 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21. Okay. I don't know why I did it that way, but I did, and it was very important to me at the time, so I did. Sometimes I get something in my head, and I have to do it the way I started. All right. There's this. And this. Here we go. Okay. Got my 7 days here. I also, this is not all I'm going to use, but this is what it's going to look like. I'm going to put 5 on here. And then 2 on here. And then a pocket. Okay. There, that's what it's gonna, the layout's gonna be. I think I'm just going to ink these, but I'm gonna put this on something just so that it's got some more integrity. Well, isn't that convenient? Perfect. Okay, cool. So I am going to cut this and ink it. Oh, cut it, punch it, ink it, and then glue it. And the reason I'm doing it in that order, and I'm still going to ink it again, I don't know. I'm going to do it this way. Oh, no, I've got to cut around it anyway and then ink it. Derp. Ugh. Someday I'll know what's going on. Today is clearly not that day. All right. So this is a nice light paper, so I'm still putting a good amount on. But I think it's nice that it's... Hey! Come back here. I think it's nice that it's it'll help hold it. Since it's lightweight, I think it'll help it stay together with this particular glue. I'm just rambling at this point. I'm sure you figured that out. Okay. Now, I have been doing some work on the journals that I don't have bound yet. The one that I've been putting together. So I'll be going through that. When everything is finally done, I'm definitely going to do a flip through. But I'm trying to finish some stuff up on it right now. So. Alright, I've got to get... Okay. First thing I'm going to do, I'm getting ahead of myself. I want to just cut this off a smidge. There. I'm not worried about backing these on anything, except that I might want to for a border. I kind of think I do, and now I think I kind of want to put a book border around these too. So, well, boogers. Guess I'm backing these on something. Alright. And this, and you too. Okay. So now I'm going to grab... I might as well grab this one that I just made. Alright. Oh, no, I won't have borders if I use that. So, let me find a different book page over here. I just moved stuff around, so. So let's see what I've got. We're going to fix this so that they can all be surrounded by words. All right. Now, oh my. Oh yeah, no, that's not as bad. I was seeing it's just flopped open right now. I'm going to put something around it to hold it closed, but it's still not too bad. All right. We're going to fix this up. It'll be cool. I grabbed these papers that I had dyed already and that I had ironed flat because they dried super wrinkly because I didn't iron them when I initially dried them. Okay, I am going to leave one edge on each of these pages. Yep. Or whatever. Okay. So I'm going to leave the left edge again. Here's what I'm doing. Let me connect some dots. I apologize. I run away in my head. So what I'm looking at is I wanted to make sure that I could surround all of my pieces of paper with just words. I didn't want any blank space or anything like that. So what I'm doing is getting rid of the blank space. But here's the thing. If I leave this, I can use it for gluing. Like this. Like so. It gives me a place to put the glue and cover it and hide it. So there. I've got it pretty much lined up. Looks lined up to me. So there's that. So now it looks kind of, if you squint at it, like a continuous thing of paper. Okay, I don't know why I'm moving that like this. 1, 2, 3, pocket. 4, 5, 6, 7, pocket. Okay, so now I can put this pocket on the page like this. And glue it one more time. It's going to be a nice sturdy pocket. Anyway, so that's good, I guess. And while that's laying down, taking a rest here, I'm gonna glue on top of it because I got other stuff I gotta put on here, and I need to ink. There. I'm figuring out just how much I have to squish. Working on figuring out the right smushish level. The right smushiness of when I'm using my ink pad. Alright. Da-da-da-da. Yay. I really liked, I can't remember who's, Shabby Dabby Doodah uses a kit, and I think it's hers, but I can't remember, but it's like a Candy Christmas or something, and it's pinks and like pale blues and kind of like Candylandish, and I like it. It's cute. And that came from nowhere as far as you're concerned, I'm guessing. So let me explain where my train went and derailed. So I was thinking of red and green for Christmas. And I think that the reason that they're used is because there's something, you know, really important about things that stay green through the hard winter times, and how, you know, how important it is to hold on to that piece of life, that spark of life, when you see it. And the berries that are bright red, that, you know, stand out in the winter and feed animals and take care of, you know, the animals around, and grow more plants and whatnot. And like, I think they're just both symbols of hope when it's dark out. And so I understand, if that's the case, I understand why, you know, they're used. There's kind of the warmth. The red is warm, and you need warmth in the winter, and the green is, you know, life. So I think they're really nice colors, but I'm not going to use them for my whole month of December for this. I will probably make my Christmas week spread be red and green on top of the blue, because I think that will look nice. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But I didn't want to make it all about Christmas all month. Because I'm already going to be making it all about Christmas all month. And I'm trying to take the cover off, and the cover's already off. So if that tells you anything, that's where I'm at. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I definitely want to include Christmas stuff on this for this month. And my anniversary with my husband, our wedding anniversary is at the end of December as well. So that's, you know, also special. And also, our colors were not red and green, even though we did get married in front of a Christmas tree, which was super cool. It was gorgeous. Yeah, we kept the, oh, boogers. Okay. All right, it's fine. I fixed it. I didn't really, but it's a sticker, so it'll work. Okay. That was fun. Let's not do that again. On your mark, get set, stick. Thank you. Okay. Now, let's, all right. Let's, go ahead and prep this for drawing for bases. And when I say bases, I mean I use them for bases for tags, for bases for pockets. I listened to the wisdom and Gail Agostinelli's system and enjoyed it, and that's how I'm doing things right now. And if that changes, it changes, and if I do it until the day I die, then I do. That was a very fiery, impassioned speech for nothing. Okay. New glue page. Alright. I'm sticking to stuff. That's the other part of the reason I think that it did that. Let's see. Do do do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do do. Do 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 do. If this is a real song, please tell me and I'll stop singing it. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I gotta sing something. I gotta make noises. Must make noise. Oh, that's not great. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's also not great. Let's see if I can peel this up a little bit. There. Let's peel it up again just enough to ink it a little bit. Guys, I'm struggling. Okay, whatever. It's fine. I don't care. There. Now, okay, so there. One more. I can fit one more. That's good. Now I've got my days of the week for the first week all set up. And that actually makes me feel a lot better. Let's see where we're at time. I got 15 more minutes. That's not bad. And that's just for this video. I can go again if I want. I can make more videos if I'm not done. But I think I'll be done this spread by then, and that's good. Alright, so now I'm going to cut these out because I want the words around them like this. Just a little hint of book page just to break up the color from the background, because I guess I'm going to cut this one a little closer. I don't want it this close, but there we go. Okay. And now I'm going to cut these two. So yeah, it'll pop it. It'll make it pop. And then I'm going to ink around these edges, which is another reason that it's good that I'm cutting closer, because it'll be easier to ink if it's attached to the green part. It'll add some strength for inking. Okay. I'm just theorizing, by the way. I have no idea of the physics of inking. Alright. I mean, it'd be cool if I was right, but I don't know what I'm talking about, I guess. I guess is what I'm saying. I'm guessing at things. Okay. Bump, bump, bump. Alright. I hope I'm doing this on camera. So I'm feeling a lot of things about actually cutting my ring off my finger. They're not particularly great things, but I'm trying to take it in stride the best I can. So there's not a whole lot I can do, you know? I didn't trust it to stay on there anymore. There was no other way around it. I tried olive oil, and I couldn't even get it up past, like, right here. I don't know why it's like that, but it is, and it was not comfortable. So I fixed it. Let's see. You know what? There. I just made the punch the same because I like the way that looks. Da, 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 da. Wee! Okay. So I've been up since 6 this morning. Because what's sleeping in? Which is fine, because I go to bed, like, at 9. At night. 9, 10 o'clock. So, I think I do alright. If I get up at 6 and go to bed at 9, that's not bad. Mm-hmm. Do. Okay, so I've got somewhere number stamps. So I'm going to find them. So we had some DoorDash thing delivered to our house. We didn't order it. Definitely. I have no idea where it came from, so we assumed that it was the wrong address. And I still assume it was the wrong address. So I called DoorDash to to let them know, and they didn't even ask where it was delivered to. So they basically were like, you can do what you want with the food. I was, you know, they were like, oh, well, you know, if somebody calls you and wants to pick up the food, then, you know, will you let them? And I was like, okay. Nobody ever called or asked me my information or anything, so it didn't make sense. It still doesn't make sense, actually. Because there's no way to rectify a situation like that, I guess. My husband said, and he's probably right, he said that they can't use that anyway. Like, they need to get a whole fresh set, if anything, because they're not going to trust it, and they shouldn't. And I was like, oh, fine. Makes sense. Way to go. Because he made sense. So, I don't know. It was left on our deck. I tried to figure out how to get it back to the people it belonged to. It did not work. Alright, I'm going to hold this here for a second because I don't, for 1 second, believe that if I let go, it's going to stay put. Not yet, it won't. So I'm just gluing the pocket on to the best of my ability. Here. Hello, pocket. Alright, and now I'm going to use glue stick. Ooh, I'm running out of glue stick. I'm gonna have to open up another one. Alright, so 2 here. And let's see where I'm at time-wise now. Yeah, 8 minutes. Okay. Let's see how this goes. On your mark, get set, glue. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Okay, all right. Yeah, lay down. Perfect. Okay, I've got to glue down here. One, let's do this, 1, and then I'm going to go to the top. All right, come on, behave, thank you. And if I have to, like, if overall they stay, but I have to, like, tack down a corner here and there, like, I'm okay with that. All right, 1, and then I'm going to go back, then I'm going to go to the middle and put this in the middle because I'm trying to get them spaced the same. So if I do it from the edge and then to the center and then between those two, it should be relatively well spaced, I think. Guess we'll find out. Oh, sugar, I just glued it down again. Okay. 1 and 1 more. So one of the ways I function is to break things down into small bits and do them a little bite at a time, and sometimes putting pages together is the same way. I didn't measure, but these are relatively, I mean, I'm happy with the way they came out, and I didn't smush them all up in one area and not the other, like, because I went back and forth and then to the middle and then broke that in half. I took some bites out of it to make it more manageable to figure out. Ugh, gross. Not gross, like I don't even care, but like My hands are sticky. All right, so this layout is almost done. I've got let's see, I am going to do this. I'll be right back. I'm going to pause it. Okay, I am back. I have these from a pamphlet that I got at the pet store. And it's a pamphlet from an artist, and I grabbed a couple of them because his work is beautiful. And I do have his name written down with my stuff, so I'm going to go through and try to find it and see if I can link his website. Because his work is pretty. Very pretty. He'll have no idea where you guys are coming from. He'll be like, who, what? But this is for my personal use journal. So, let's see. Nope, don't want that. Alrighty. Grab this. There. Alright, I'm just looking at how I want to adjust this because I definitely want this piece of doily on here. I think it's super cute. I like it. Just like that. And you know what else would look super cute? I know. Okay. Did I even... I did not pause it. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Where we only had 3 minutes, I went ahead and finished most of this. But now I'm going to just glue down the last little bit. I'm going to take some of this. I'm going to tear it off up here. Okay, so we're going to put... use this one for right now. Actually, I lied. I'm going to use this. I'm trying to work real quick here so that... Whoa, hello. Ugh. My goodness. Here we go. Let's see. Put the pin in. Okay. Here's that. And then I'm going to put quickly ink. I really am trying, friends. Really am. Oops, wrong one. Yeah, no, this will work. Okay. I'm going to write notes on here when this is dry because I want to. I sanded the back of this so that it would be scuffed up so it would accept the glue and not just have it slide off the page. Alright, there's that. And then last thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to try this, see if this works. 59 minutes and 17 seconds, friends. Alright, so this is my December spread. I'm going to write my first week of December. I'm going to write notes on this when it dries. As I said, I'm going to tack down anything that needs to be tacked down. All I did was stamp. I have these stamps I got from Joann's. And I stamped the month and the date, and then the month and the date. I'm going to write in the days of the week here. I run my calendar Monday to Sunday. And that's it. So if you like what you saw, please subscribe, share. I have a Facebook group, Wicked Crafty Mom. Thanks. Have a good day. Bye.